The roots of Echo Summit were really founded around how do we create a superior quality residential property management service and at the same time maintain superior customer service.
Absolute resourcing. Echo Summit has positioned itself to be a leader in the industry, utilizing technology, efficiency, and again, high-quality customer service.
Dedication. That's definitely the key of Echo Summit. I have PMs that work long hours and they do what they got to do and they're very committed and dedicated.
The rental market is unreal. We are renting stuff so quickly. We are finding highly qualified tenants. It is by far the highest rentals I've ever seen.
We're focused on one thing only, and that is residential property management. Many other property management companies have maintenance divisions or maintenance companies. We're not handymen. We're not salespeople. We are property managers. We have a separate division that manages just the homes. We have a separate division that manages just the apartments.
Currently in the multifamily portfolio, we have buildings that range from a 5-plex up to the current 100-plex that we're here at today. Bucktail Plaza is a typical multifamily. Great location. We are just across from DU. We have a great tenant mix. We utilize Echo Summit's positioning and technology and efficiencies to allow us to proactively take care of situations rather than react to those situations, whether it be in maintenance, finance, leasing, vacancies, so on and so forth.
We think proactively about what preventative maintenance should we be tackling with each building. We think about, if we've got this much capital to work on capital improvements, where should we allocate it to get the biggest return on the dollar? I think there's just having useful reports and analytics to understand why is your building performing the way that it is, and then getting great tenants in. So there's actually a number of value adds that Echo Summit can bring.
And that's a huge difference from multifamily to single family because they have one owner for 400 units, and I've got 400 owners. We're all over Denver, all properties, all size, small, medium, large. Our motto at Echo Summit from day one is to keep the house looking like a home, not a rental home. I actually have a report that I actually hold the owner responsible for before they give us the property, and it is so detailed it's even including cleaning the window seals. We have actual lease sheets that we want to know where all the main water shutoffs are, what size the furnace filter is, who's the HOA, where's the mailbox located. We want every detail on this property, and then we go through every single detail of the home before we take the property over.
It's easy to manage 20 homes well, but what about 1,000? You need different technologies. You need to innovate in ways that, frankly, the industry just has not done to this point.
It's all speed. The faster and easier we have access to information, the better it is for us, the easier it is for us. Our investment in server-based technology brings everything together in terms of I can have collaborative working environments for documents, sending of work orders to make sure that this furnace gets repaired, and that I know that my managers, my vendors, my back office can pull it up at a moment's notice and talk to a tenant or a client about it.
Do we need 2 digital T1 lines, 8 dedicated phone numbers, 11 1-800 numbers, 5 static IP addresses to do proper property management? We think so. Do we need $50,000 reproduction systems to scan fast, to fax fast? We think yes, we absolutely need to have that to be a national leader in property management.
Also, as far as our website and our materials and our presentation and our quality is definitely higher than anyone else.
I think the biggest differentiator as a client is the attracting of prospective tenants is a very internet-enabled sort of an activity, and to get that infrastructure in place and to buy the technology isn't something that a small property management firm could do, and these guys can. So my guess is that as they continue to get bigger, they'll be able to make more investments, and the gap between them and their competitors will probably just get bigger over time.
You need absolute rigorous adherence to documented process. You have to do it the same way each and every time.
We're very consistent, and consistency is huge in property management because property management is busy all the time. The phones don't stop ringing. There's something to be acknowledged at every moment and every turn. We're super responsive if a tenant has a problem or concern.
At Echo Summit, we pre-screen our tenants so well. Between that and the lease, we make sure they're more of a solid, round tenant. Our lease covers from A to Z. They know that they're responsible to replace the furnace filters, fertilize the lawn. They're responsible. It's like they've taken ownership of this home. We have 24 hours, 7 days a week maintenance line for our tenants, so that if something happens at 2 a.m., they actually get somebody to answer the phone call. They don't go to a voicemail. We touch the property 16 times per year. We're internal 4 times a year, and we drive by monthly. We have actual maintenance inspection yearly, so our maintenance man that is a licensed certified inspector comes in and inspects the entire home. That's a big peace of mind for our owners because most of our owners are out of state and they don't know what's going on with their property. They want to see it, you know, it's kind of a hands-on piece.
I just feel comfortable that they're doing a good job, and their systems of knowing when things turn, giving notice to tenants, making sure they're on top of things, and being aware of what those needs are of the tenants so that they can make sure that they're addressed.
So what we do at Echo Summit, as opposed to having a maintenance division where we can charge a markup and use it as a profit center, we utilize our size and buying power to work with the best vendors in the Denver metro area and use that buying power again to get those costs down. We pass those savings directly on to our owners as there is no maintenance markup at Echo Summit.
Our people work long hours, everybody. They're dedicated, they work hard, and we value them.
You can have the best technology and the best processes, but it's the people that make the difference.
We're all very close. It's like a family here. Most of the employees have been here for a long time, and that's a huge key, is the longevity, the fact that we don't have a lot of employee turnover.
The difference really is they care. They care about their owners, they care about their tenants, and we do truly want to make a difference in people's lives on a day-to-day basis.
I've been there from pretty much day one and seen this company go from small to huge. And I have to say 80%, 90% of it's the people that we have in there.
They're dedicated to the mission, they're dedicated to Echo Summit. They enjoy seeing the fruits of their labor actually turn into a physical product of customer satisfaction, a physical product of growth. For 2 years in a row, we've been named by the Denver Business Journal as the fastest growing private company in the Tier 5 category.
At the end of the day, what we have put together is a scalable model to allow us to grow exponentially.
I would say with the people that I have in place and the structures and the systems that I have in place, Echo Summit can handle way more properties.
When you have 1,000 units, you have a lot of experiences that happen to you along the way. To pool that level of experience together is very, very valuable. Here is what makes us different in what we do.
I guess we're doing something right. We're able to take someone's investment and turn it into a high-functioning, high-performing investment. We're doing the right things, and the right things are obviously being said about what we are doing.
To me, it's really keeping the properties leased and keeping the cash flow coming. If we get a check, there's a decent return, and that's what I'm looking for. Call Echo Summit. They do a great job.